Hello friends, welcome to our channel, The Haunting Mini Stories. If you still have not subscribed or followed our channel, do it now for more spine-chilling stories from the dark corners of India, and watch till the end, because some stories do not like being interrupted. This story is based on a real village in India, but what happened here is far beyond what anyone expected. Deep within the misty hills of Himalayas, hidden between dense pine forests and crumbling temples, long forgotten by time, lies a remote village called Devkhera place that appears on no map, has no phone signal, and is spoken of only in whispers. In November of 2019, a young government surveyor named Ishan Chaturvedi was dispatched to Devkhera to document terrain changes for a proposed hydroelectric dam. What began as a routine assignment turned into something unspeakable, the kind of story no official report would dare include. As Ishan entered the village alone, he noted the eerie silence, not a single person, animal, or sound. The homes were intact but abandoned. The temple bells were polished but unmanned, and every house had strange ash markings on the doorframes, as though someone had tried to protect themselves from something. Near the center of the village, Ishan found a dry, ancient stone well, wrapped in rusted chains, sealed shut with iron rods, and surrounded by decaying prayer flags. Intrigued and skeptical of the local legends, he set up camp nearby. That night, as he reviewed topographic maps by lantern light, Ishan began hearing footsteps circling his tent, slow, deliberate. But when he unzipped the flap, there was nothing outside, just the stillness of the trees and the overwhelming sensation of being watched. The second night, the strange occurrences escalated. His GPS malfunctioned, his compass spun aimlessly, and his radio emitted a garbled static that slowly shaped itself into words, faint whispers that repeated his name. Again and again, he tried to rationalize it, to blame the altitude or isolation. But when he played back the audio recordings, his own voice responded in the background, even though he had not spoken. On the third night, a low vibration shook the earth at exactly 3:06 a.m. Ishan's camera, rigged to monitor the well, caught something impossible. Shadows gathering around the sealed human-like shapes emerging from the darkness, circling the well in perfect silence. And in the final frame before the footage cut out, a figure appeared inside the well, looking up at the camera. It had Ishan's face, but its eyes were completely black. When the support team arrived the next morning, they found his backpack, his equipment, and his boots placed neatly beside the well. There was no blood, no sign of struggle, only a single marking burned into the stone, the serpent consuming its own tail, still hot to the touch as though it had just been etched. A week later, Ishan's mother received a video file from his government email account. In the video, Ishan sat cross-legged at the bottom of the well, unmoving, staring into the camera. Behind him were dozens of pale, wide-eyed children standing completely still, their mouths open as if screaming, but no sound could be heard. Every attempt to extract metadata from the file failed, and 3 people who've watched the video in full reportedly suffered from vivid hallucinations, paranoia, and in one case, a mental breakdown. The government denied the footage, sealed Devkhera, and quietly removed all project files related to the location. But those who live in neighboring villages say the well hums during eclipses, and sometimes, if you listen closely at night, you can still hear Ishan's voice echoing through the forest, asking the same question over and over: what would you give to know what lies beneath? If this story shook you, share it with someone brave enough to watch it in the dark, and make sure to like and subscribe. Haunting our mini stories, where India's forgotten horrors are never truly gone. They are just waiting to be heard.